Hey, Marc Warnke here. They call me the goat guy. So we're almost to breeding season. It's the end of August. We've separated out our bucklings from the does, and you can see I create physical distance between the bucklings and the does because these guys can get freaking insane with trying to get to the does when they're in heat. Later, I'll transfer one or two, well, two of them because they need to be together in a pen that's right on the other side. That way, when the does come up, they're going to show that they're in heat. Then I can put them together and we can hand breed them, which really means I just monitor and then make sure that doe gets bred and all that fun stuff. But these are our bucklings. I want to introduce you to our holdbacks this year that will be breeding for both dairy and pack goats. We breed combined because we are a full-grown raw goat dairy. We're producing about 8 gallons a day, and we're scaling up. Our system needs about 56 customers to monetize and to make it worth it and to hire the people and get the jugs and pay for certification and everything else like that. And it's a great gift to the world. But I wanted to introduce you, excuse me, to the bucklings that we're holding back this year because I get to choose from a lot of goats, and these are kind of some new guys that I'm really excited about. So this little guy right here, we call him Patch, and Patch is a La Mancha Sable cross. And he's really a cool little dude. He's very personable. They're all, you know, bottle fed and super kind, and they're starting to get confused because their hormones are running and everybody's starting to realize it's the season. This is a pure sable out of some of the same lineage. This lineage is actually out of John Mayansinski's personal source from 20 years ago when he was doing a lot of Saanen, you know, Boer crossing and stuff like that early in the day. And sables are a colored Saanen. I'm not super big fan of white goats, but I want to breed in the size that the sable can combine, so I can cross a sable with an alpine, get a bigger alpine that's built well. These guys are really leggy, they're thin bodied, they're not 55-gallon drums, and they're big. We're really looking forward to some of the sable crossing in here, and then I like mixing in La Mancha. This is my holdback for my slick genetics this year. Oh, I forgot to tell you his name. So that's Patch. That is Frankie. So Frankie is the pure sable. The La Mancha is Patch. This is Dino, and Dino is out of some really good alpine genetics that we have done a ton of experimenting with, enough now where we're going to begin putting it in our breeding. And little Dino's built right in all the different ways. And then this is Sly, the all black. He's a slick genetics La Mancha, and we always love mixing that in and hybridizing with our doe herd. Not only is it just killer dairy lines, but also as far as packers go, they go amazing. Blade out of this line is now 3 years old. He's 215. He's over 38 inches tall, super crazy athletic, really good goat. So we're now on like 3rd and 4th and 5th generation of these breeding lines, and we really know what we're shooting for. And I like to hold back 3 or 4 different goats so I can combine and mix in and kind of surmix a lot and complement a doe that's not leggy and put them with a really leggy, or a doe that's really leggy but thin and I want to put some bone on her, and then I can kind of combine those different ones. So these are our breeding bucks for this year. Remember, here on Ripple Ranch, our goal is to help people with goats in general, and to help people to learn how to do every facet of raising goats: milk, meat, packers, and just pets, and teach people how to raise goats and all the nuances. So we do these videos to kind of give you some helpful hints and to get to know our herd, but at the same time, don't forget how important it is to educate yourself. I often spend the time telling people, recently a homesteading channel out there called Homesteady surveyed the top 100 homesteaders in America, and they ranked goats the 2nd most difficult animal to raise. And I can tell you that there isn't great resources out there on just chat streams, because you're going to get a myriad of different advice. I highly suggest you get the courses. You'll learn how to raise babies. You'll learn how to run milkers. All my courses cost less than $100. They will keep the vet away, and the vet's way more expensive than that to show up, and to do things right and to learn how to do it will make your life just simpler and easier. And I can't express to you how much and how important it is to educate yourself on raising goats, and having an all-inclusive course that teaches you every single component of the area that you're looking for will just make your life easier, your goat's life easier, and you won't have to guess. So I hope you find that helpful. Marc Warnke, the Goat Guy, signing out.